Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to share with you guys my latest Sephora haul. I feel like I can't stop buying stuff from Sephora. It's horrible and awesome, but horrible. And then they had the VIB sale, which actually this is stuff I bought during that sale, but I'm kind of trying it out for a while, wanting to be able to give you guys some mini reviews as I go. And there's also some things I'm returning to Sephora because I didn't like them and they were really expensive. So I'm glad I'll get my money back, but I want to mention them to you because I don't want you guys to get duped into this. And it's actually a product that so many YouTubers recommend, and I hated it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing I bought, I finally got sucked into, but now I get it. And I almost don't want to get it because I'm like, this is so expensive, like, but it's so good. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette. I'm not going to talk this to death. It's as good as people say it is. Now, I looked at it and I was like, what? Like, I use it today on my eyes. In fact, that's all I use today on my eyes, other than I use this drugstore Maybelline Color Tattoo in Charcoal Chrome on my lower lash line. Love that stuff. It was in my November favorites. But this, I looked at it and I was like, I don't think I'm going to get enough use out of all these matte colors. I am surprised. Like today I used this kind of burgundy color in my crease, as well as this kind of peach one, and the brown, and the black, and the light white, and that. Like I use so many all together, but they blend unbelievably. So that color, like that reddish color, I probably wouldn't have worn normally, but because I know that these blend so much better than like any other eyeshadow I've ever used in my entire life, I know that if I get it like kind of weird, it's okay because it'll blend out perfectly. Whereas like I feel like colors like this, if I've tried it, even honestly, even with like MAC shadows, I can't blend it very well, so then it just looks crazy all day, and then I'm like, forget it, why did I even try something out of my comfort zone? So I love this for that reason, that I am going out of my comfort zone, even though these are all still neutrally, but still, I love it. If you are kind of just like in a rut, or maybe you're just like, you know, I like matte shadows, but I feel like they never blend well, these are the answer. All right, the next thing I got, I saved the box for. These are the Besame Brightening Setting Powders, and it comes with 3. This was inspired, I think it was Emily Noel I saw buy these, and I was like, now if you recall, and if anyone can remember the video, or maybe a couple, I bought a Besame, or maybe I got one, I don't know, a Besame lipstick a long time ago, and it was like in cherry something, or maybe it was a bright pink. I think I since decluttered it and I so regret it, but it was years ago when I lived with my parents, way before I was married, when I first started my channel. I fell in love with that lipstick formula. Their lipsticks are incredible, but they kind of have that vintage feel of makeup. That's the whole idea behind their stuff. Well, this came with 3 of their loose brightening setting powders, and so it comes in Vanilla Rose and just their traditional translucent, and then my personal favorite, Violet. I wore Violet. I am wearing Violet under my eyes. I feel like it does an amazing job brightening it. It does have kind of a purplish tint to it, but it totally, totally brightens. The translucent's nice, and then the one I haven't really given as much of a go, and by as much I mean I haven't tried it all, and the thing is still on it, is the pink one. This one really does have a pink tint to it. But again, it's not that different than the purple and the translucent, but I really do like these, and I like the idea, and it could just be a placebo effect, but I like the idea that there are different tones to it. So I've really been using this purple one a lot, and yeah, I think this was totally worth the money. I'm not gonna run out of these anytime soon because I don't use these for my entire face. I just use them under my eyes. So it's gonna take me forever to go through even one of these. So I love that. Love, love, love. And the packaging is so cute. The next thing I got roped into was this, not the eyeshadows in it, this Sephora Collection Z palette. It's, I assume, limited edition, but it's just got this gorgeous golden sparkly look to it, and I was like, please, I'm gonna need that stat. So I love it. I've got my favorite shadows. A lot of these are MAC, a lot of them are Carity. As I mention always, Carity shadows are just as good as the MAC ones, and some of them are better, so I'll link my dupes video. Although now MAC has lowered the price of their shadows, so it almost doesn't matter, but the Carity ones are honestly better. But anyway, these are just tons of shadows that I love, so I love having them all together, and they just look even prettier in this. So I literally was like, I don't need that, but I need that, so I bought it. At least I had the 20% off. Although I'm like, wow, 20% off, but at the end of the day, like I look at it, I'm like, well, that was still way too much money for that. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the one thing I don't like that I'm gonna return. You might be surprised. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. you know, cute packaging, nothing that special, but it's Giorgio Armani, so it's like extra special, right? I mean, you spend the money and you're like, wow. I don't even know what to say about this stuff. It's a thinner-ish consistency. It offers light to medium coverage. It doesn't really cover any more the more you put on. It's just the same amount of coverage. And it's not really luminous, but it's also not matte, which I don't mind. I kind of like that in-between kind of satin look, but I didn't feel like it did anything. It just broke up all over my forehead, and I don't have oily skin. Foundation doesn't usually break up on me. So I was very surprised at how bad this looked on my skin, and so it made my skin look bad. And I mean, honestly, like the week or so that I wore this, I wore it with so many different primers, without primers. I mean, I tried everything, different setting powders, no setting powder, you know, it didn't seem to matter. It always looked the same. Right away when I applied it, it didn't look good, but especially by the end of my workday. So I was just so unimpressed and underwhelmed, and I don't really get why everyone likes this. Of course, I know we all have different skin, and that just must be it, that it just didn't mesh well with my skin. But if you've got skin like mine, like my skin meshes really well with the Revlon Color Stay Normal to Dry. I really like the e.l.f. Flawless Foundation, so if you know your skin does well with those, then you might not like this. I don't know. I'm returning it. I'm also returning 2 other foundations to Sephora from the last time. Let me just grab them. I'm also returning 2 other really, I see I'm on the hunt to find amazing high-end foundations. I like drugstore ones better. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. This stuff, my skin is normal to dry. So I do have some dry patches, and we're in winter. So this stuff just looked so dry on my skin. That's all I have to say about it. It just looked so dry. It was bad. So if you have oily skin, I think you would love it, because I don't think it's, you know, it's got really good coverage, which is nice. And my skin looked great from far away, but anytime, I mean, if you got within 3 feet of me, you'd be like, ugh. And then this one, kind of the same thing. Also, I think this one was just maybe a little too light for me. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation. I don't know, I just didn't really like it. This is in light 45 warm. I thought it'd be a good shade for me, but maybe it wasn't too light. What was wrong with this one? I think it was just too much for what I needed. Like, I didn't need this much coverage, and I think that was really the main thing. It was just more coverage than I ever need. Part of me is tempted to keep it, but I know that the part of me that's tempted to keep it is just one that's like a hoarder, and I just want to keep everything. But I never wanted to reach for this. I never really wanted it, so why keep it? All right, so one high-end product that I'm liking a lot, though, was the Marc Jacobs Primer, and it's their Invisible Undercover Perfecting Coconut Face Primer. I really like this stuff. Now, I really liked the TooFaced HangoverRX primer, and it's that kind of similar coconutty, more moisturizing primer. So it's not pore filling, but it is just moisturizing. And as we're heading into winter, I think this is exactly what I need, because I'm not, you know, in the winter, I'm not sweating off my makeup or anything like that. So I do want something that's really moisturizing and good for my skin, and I'm really liking this a lot. But a little bit cheaper of one is that TooFaced Hangover one, and I do like that one as well. So I can link both of them below. So speaking of loose powders, another thing I got is the NARS Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder. I've only tried this a couple times. I'm wearing it today. It does have like micro glitters in it. But when I first saw it, I was like, what? Like, I got it because I ordered these online. So when I first saw it, I'm like, dude, there's glitter in there. But it's so fine, you don't see it. Like, even when I'm up close, like I've got my mirror here. I mean, maybe you see it, but I mean, not really. It's not like other products I've used that have that micro glitter and I'm like, oh my gosh, yikes. No, it's not like that. It's just so flawless. And it definitely has a white cast when you first put it on. But what I'll do is I'll put it on with like a velour puff, and then I'll kind of brush off all the rest. And it usually looks really nice. Now, if you notice it looks cakey on you, I would say just throw a setting spray or some kind of spray like that on, and it's gonna meld right into your skin anyway. But so far, I like it. The last few things, I got this Bite Discovery set. I am falling in love with Bite Beauty. I liked their lipsticks, their Amuse Bouche lipsticks, but this one came with 4 different things. Now, you're gonna giggle because one of the things is not in this kit because I have it at school and I've been using it every single day this week. So the first thing, what I love about this is for the price, you're getting basically full-size things. I think maybe the Agave lip mask isn't the full size, but it's still a lot. So it comes with the Amuse Bouche lipstick in Beetroot, which is actually, it looks like what I'm wearing on my lips right now, but this is not what I'm wearing on my lips right now. Let's put some on though. Yeah, it blended right in. So if you like the color I'm wearing, which is the ColourPop liquid lipstick in Bad Habit, if you like that color, this is just like it. Now, I use Bite products at school because as I'm teaching, you know, I'm drinking coffee during my breaks and drinking water throughout the day and talking. I don't have time to touch up, and I don't want to have to worry about it all over myself and like wearing off weird. But what I love about Bite lipsticks is they're comfortable, and as they wear off, I can go like this and know that it's kind of blending together, and it's just like, it doesn't look dry and cracked. It's just comfortable, good for your skin, food grade ingredients. So I just like these. The one I have at school, like of this lipstick, is called Fig, which is like one of their best sellers. I love. And then the main reason I wanted to get this set, okay, there were like a million reasons, but the full-sized, what do they actually call it? Matte cream lip crayon, and it's in Leche, and it's just this natural kind of everyday nude for my skin tone type of a color. I love it. I love that it is a thinner pencil, so you can fill in your lips, but you can also line with it. So I've been wearing that a lot. And then this, I was excited to try their Agave lip mask. Now, I don't think this is the full size, but it's still a decent amount. It's gonna take me a while to go through. It has a consistency like a petroleum jelly type consistency, but it's really, really comfortable. It smells fantastic. I'm liking it so far. This is one of those things that if I really like it, I'll probably buy the full size up. And then the last thing in this kit is, did I tell you what the kit was called? It's the Bite Discovery Set. I think I said that. The last thing in here is their Deluxe Line and Define Primer. So it's just like a clear, looks white, but it's just a clear kind of primer type thing. It's kind of moisturizing. It smells minty. So I haven't tried this yet. I'm excited to try it again, especially as we go into winter when I'm putting on lipstick. I want my lipstick to stay, but I also don't want it to be so dry and gross because my lips are already going to be dry because it's winter. So, although hopefully the Agave lip mask will help that problem. So I was very impressed with this, and then it's got the cute little tin that it usually comes with. So that was everything I got from Sephora this time around, and some things, of course, that I'm returning, as I mentioned. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested in my Sephora holiday gift guide that I did actually with Sephora, and that was very, very exciting for me. An exciting moment in my little YouTube career here. But if you're interested in seeing what I would recommend and some of the things they have for the holidays that are really cool, I can link that video below. Other than that, I hope you'll catch me on my social media right there. It's all JamBeauty89 on all of them. And I like to post a lot of swatches and just product shots and different things that I'm trying out on those different accounts. I hope you subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.